Just to give you an illustration of how sneaky and insidious the distractions from availability can be. 2 weeks ago, I realized I go to a party or an event the night before, and I see my name on somebody's calendar, and I realize, well, I'm speaking at the Dunn's house in 2 weeks, and I got nothing. So I know I got to sit down and prepare this thing. So I get the computer out, get it all powered up, get my papers all ready to go, and I type in something like availability presentation at Dunn's, enter. And then in the shadows over here comes my 13-year-old son. He's like this, got a glove and a ball in his hand, bad sign. He's like, hey Daddy, it's really nice out. Can we throw the ball around for a while? And in my head I'm thinking, son, can't you see that I am working on a presentation about being more present and available in parenting right now? Can't you go play with your iPod or something? For God's sake, get out of my hair, man. But I got Cats in the Cradle playing in the back of my head. No, I can't play that game. I got to practice what I preach here. And so off I go to throw pop flies and grounders to my 13-year-old, and I realize, hey man, that's the more important, better story. That's what I needed to be doing at that time. And when we have the opportunity to do things with our kids in these years, when we have the opportunity to connect with them, we need to grasp that opportunity with everything we've got. Because my son is 13, and your kids are of all different ages. And these years, man, they are so fleeting. They are so fast. They're out of here so quickly. And then it's just a visit. And I can't emphasize it enough, even though it's a heartbreaking point. We don't want to miss it. We want to be there. So I wasn't going to miss that baseball thing. Even if I blew this, I didn't want to miss the baseball thing. I can imagine some of you sitting out there and thinking, Duffy, are you serious that this is what we're going to talk about tonight? I came here to learn some things about parenting. You're going to talk about availability? We live in the same town. Don't you see me driving my kid around all over the place? Don't you see that I'm available all the time to my kid? I'm coaching teams, I'm doing laundry, I'm making food. All I do is for my kids. So if this is what it's going to be about, I'm going home to watch 30 Rock. And forget this, you know? And I get that. I get that thought that you know, this isn't making a whole lot of sense so far. But the truth of the matter is, guys, I want you to listen closely, seriously. The truth of the matter is, you can be right next to somebody an awful lot of the time and not truly be available to them. If your anxiety is center stage, if you find yourself being harsh or judgmental with your kid, you are not fully present and available to them. And it's a really hard thing to swallow, that you know, we can be doing all this stuff for our kids, and we're still wondering, why am I not getting through? I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do. I've read books about this for years, and still, for some reason, we've crossed into adolescence and I'm not making any headway. And part of it is being truly available. So if you're in the minivan and you find yourself on the phone next to your kid saying, I don't know, some psychologist at the Dunn's house, but it gives me a chance to look at the place and see what it's like. You're not really there with your kid. You're not paying attention to them.